Welcome back everybody. Today's video is going to be me putting myself up to a bit of a challenge. So recently, as you may know, I've been struggling with reading my books quite significantly slower than I usually would, and it's really grinding on me because I have so many new books that I want to read and I'm not reading them fast enough for my own liking. Yes, I am impatient. What are we going to do about it, you may ask? This video is what we're going to do about it. We are doing a 100 pages a day challenge. Now I know you're thinking, Jess, you struggle to read 5 pages a day, and yes, you would be correct in thinking that. But that's only because I don't give myself enough time. I have ample amount of time to read. This video is going to be me doing that. Now we are doing it for 4 days straight. We're going to see if I can change my reading habits in these 4 days by reading 100 pages a day, to see if I can get myself out of my little slump. Now, you might be asking, well, what are you going to read then? Well, I have started Beg, Borrow or Steal by Sarah Adams. Now, you may have seen this in one of my last videos. We're getting to it, finally. Now, this has not long come out, I know that much. I'm currently 94 pages through, so I'm doing all right. Now, this morning, I believe I started at 76. So I've read nearly 20 pages, so I have 82 pages left to read tonight, which would take me to, if my maths is correct, 82 pages. We're on 96. Let's go to 196 minus 20 plus 2. I think I've definitely got this wrong. I think it's 181. I think I need to read 181 because that's 196 minus 20 is 176 plus 2 is 178. Okay, let's make it 180 because that is bang on chapter 16. I am currently in the middle of chapter 8. So I need to read, yeah, that is quite fair. I need to read till halfway through this book. That's quite exciting. Let's do that tonight. My aim is to finish this one and start another book by Sunday, if not finish it, because I've got 100 pages Thursday, which is today. I've got 100 pages Friday, 100 pages Saturday, and 100 pages Sunday, and we will round this up Monday morning when I have done all of that. If I do not reach 100 pages a day, I was going to say I'll force myself lightly to carry over the pages I didn't read, but I think that would be really unproductive. So the main point of this video is just me attempting to read 100 pages a day to see if I can get myself into the habit of being more productive with my reading time. Wish me luck. Like I said, I've read 20, so I need to read 82 pages today, and I'm already loving this book, so this is not going to be harder whatsoever. Also, side note, please tell me if my audio is any different. I have also just bought a new microphone. I was using lavalier mics, and now I have got myself a mounted mic on the top of my camera. I wish I could show you, but I can't. So let me know how my audio sounds. Like I said, I'm still trying to up my channel. I hope you guys enjoy. I have some ideas in my head for the next book I want to read. You can probably guess what book it's going to be if you haven't already seen it on my channel. I'm not sure if you have yet or not, but we'll see. Let's go on and read another 82 pages of Beg, Borrow or Steal by Sarah Adams. Good evening, everyone. So, it is Thursday, and I have not read as much. It's not Thursday, it's Friday. Thank you, Piper Mo. I forgot about that. Piper Mo has very kindly told me that it is Friday, not Thursday. So yesterday was Thursday, and I read 11 pages. Are you disappointed in me, or are you disappointed in me? Because I'm disappointed in myself, to be honest with you. Now, it's Friday, and I have since read 8 pages. Yeah. So, on that note, I've got a long evening ahead of me. Let's get to reading. I am currently on page 114. I need to make it to nearly page 200. I need to read 82 pages. That's such a lie. I need to read, what did I say? I'd read 6 pages today, which means I need to read 94 pages today. Can she do it? Will she do it? Who knows, but I'm going to do it. I've got 94 pages left. I'm on page 114, so that's obviously over 200. Well done, Jess. So, wish me luck. This book is honestly really good. I just haven't had time to pick it up, which I'm really disappointed in myself. Maybe we'll have to try this again. Okay, so we're coming to you after this challenge. I realised I never updated you on Sunday. So, Sunday, I read 63 pages, I believe. Funnily enough, obviously I did not read 100 pages a day. Thursday we read 11. Even at the start of the video I tell you I read 20, so I don't know what happened with the numbers on Thursday, because in my notes I have 11 written down. So once again, Jessica's maths strikes. Friday we read 75 pages. I did really well on Friday actually, and I'll tell you why. I read all my pages after 10 o'clock at night, and I just got into bed. Ben turned over and went to sleep, and I just had my Kindle out and I just speed read. So that's why I read those pages. And then again I got a head start for Saturday where I read 63 pages. I read the majority of those between the hours of 12 AM and 1 AM on Saturday. And the rest were read again the next evening at around 10 PM to 12 AM. Do excuse me if I'm talking funny. I took the biggest chunk out of the inside of my mouth the other day 3 times in a row while eating, and it's not healing properly, so I'm in a lot of pain right now, but ignore me. I know I'm talking quite funny, holding my mouth really weird, but we're going to carry on. Anyway, Sunday I didn't tell you what I read, and I read 77 pages. I think I did quite well. Funnily enough, I still didn't finish the book. I believe I finished Sunday around, I want to say around the 300 page mark, or maybe just before, which only left me with around 60 pages to read. So again, I'm averaging around 65 pages a day, which is okay-ish considering I read around 40 pages an hour. So I'm only reading like an hour and 20 minutes over a whole day essentially, which I think is pretty poor considering I have way more than that spare time in my day. But hey ho. Let's go on to the actual book. I would like to say that a lot of what I read was due to the fact that I really enjoyed this book itself. Did it change my reading habits in general? No, I don't think it did, because I knew it was a challenge and I was forcing myself to do it and it was stressing me out. But what it did do was make me realise that I do have the time in the day to do it. I'm just not utilising my time properly. So maybe next time I read a book, we'll try a bit harder. But Big Boring Still by Sarah Adams, my first 5-star read of 2025. I kind of knew it going into it that it was going to be like this. This is the 3rd book in the When in Rome series, if you didn't know. And this book focuses on Emily, one of the sisters in the family that we focus on. The first book is Amelia and Noah, second book is Annie and Will, and we're now on Emily and Jack, or Jackson. I would like to say the biggest, most exciting thing about this book that I love is that it alludes to a 4th book. We know there's going to be a 4th book, and that is going to be, hopefully, I hope and pray, Sarah Adams, I swear. It will be Maddie and James. I pray it's Maddie and James. Anyway, Emily and Jack, we had barely any smut scenes. I believe this is called a closed door romance, which I love. One thing about this is that it gave us so many answers to the previous 2 books. So like, it didn't just give us Emily and Jack, it gave us Amelia and Noah, and it gave us Annie and Will, and it continued both of their stories ever so slightly in the background, which I adore. The character development of Emily here, who's gone through family trauma, friendship trauma, relationship trauma, she's gone through it all. There's death, there's illness, you know, she's lost her parents, she's lost her grandparents, and the fact that she makes it out the other side being able to trust, love, let go and thrive is incredible, and that's what we love about this book. Same with Jackson. He's dealing with a narcissistic parent and a mother who won't save herself from a bad marriage, along with the fact that he's hiding some pretty big stuff. He learns to trust, he learns to stand up for himself, and he learns to do what is right. And at the end of the day, this book is not only about the romance that forms between Emily and Jack, but it is also about their individual lives and how they grow as people and how they have helped each other to do that. And I think overall, that just creates such a beautiful story. If you haven't got your hands on Big Boring Still yet by Sarah Adams, please go and get it, because this book really has just... this is going to put me in a slump. I know it's going to put me in a slump. So hence the reason we still have 4 books of my TBR left, and you will be watching this on the 19th of February. So let's just hope that we get some of these done in the next 10 days. No, it'll be 9 days from when you're watching this. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is very short, but I'm still getting to the hang of my content, into the swing of things, and I hope you guys continue to watch. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment, give me a recommendation for a book I should pop into my March TBR. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all. Have a great week. Bye. I just went up the stairs.